Hello to everybody. Can everyone hear me? Hello, hello. I need Jay and Morgan. Can you please unmute yourselves?
Aloha. I hear you over and out.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, there you go. Hey, Morgan. There you are. You know what? It's going. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Disney Night Live. And I'm having the same issues I was having last week with this whole Facebook group nonsense. It is not working for me. And
That's not good.
It is not good. It's not working at all. It should be live right now in a lot of different places, and we are not. But hey, I see some folks are watching, so hello to you. Thank you for tuning into Disney Night Live. I'm not sure how you're seeing us, but
I didn't get to see you guys last week. I was off, but it sounded like you raised your fist and yelled to the sky, Zuckerberg!
Yeah, man. You know what? I see it. It's actually shareable in from Disney Nerds podcast, so we're streaming there somehow. So thank you, Morgan.
So I'm logged into the Disney Nerds system,
right?
And there was a button that said, share with your viewers. So I figured let's just share with everybody.
Yeah, you know
let's
what?
Have a party.
We are. I appreciate it. So I'm actually going to start to now do my shares from here. But we have a fun show. Hopefully for you guys. We're going to talk about Disney pins tonight. So that's exciting. Because last week I was watching the Disney Nerds podcast. So Morgan is from the Disney Nerds podcast. And she had the show all by herself. And she was talking about pins for a while and Disney pins. And it was such a great conversation that I said, let's have a full show on Disney pins and like everything about them, So that's what we're going to do tonight. Don't mind me. I am sharing.
And Dave, not to interrupt. I just want to say, Morgan, I watched that. That was bravo to hold your own for that long.
Oh, thank you.
That was
great.
Awesome. Yes.
And it's actually kind of cool. One thing I do like about being live is you never know where the conversation is going to go.
Right.
So it was really cool. Like that, it was not planned to talk about pins, and it just happened.
We're actually not trading pins tonight?
No, we're not trading.
I brought my lanyard and everything.
Thanks.
Wait a minute. When you
my
said
hologram's broken.
When you said pens, I brought a Walt Disney World pen.
Oh, you just brought a pen.
Yeah,
a pen.
No.
A pen, a writing pen.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of
Walt Disney World Resorts.
Do they even have those in the room anymore?
If you walk by the main card and just help yourself to one and only one, they don't mind.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we have some pins to show off tonight. As soon as I am done with my sharing here.
Hey George, how's it going?
What's going on, everyone? Thank you, Jay. You've got the comments. I appreciate that. We didn't go with our normal intro tonight or anything like that because I was trying to figure things out. But you know what? I'm not so good at this stuff. It turns out.
We're at the age where we adapt to the change in technology, but we are grumpy about it.
Yeah, I'm not so happy about it right now.
I can figure it out, but I'm annoyed the second there's an update. It's like, oh, you moved a butt. Oh, come on.
No, it's you know what? I have a major issue with Meta right now, and I have a major issue with StreamYard because they're not providing correct instructions on how to do this. It's partial instructions, So, But hey, I'm getting there right now with the group shares to get us out, and doing the best I can. So,
well, we have Morgan on. Let's ask her what's new with you. How are things?
Yeah, tell us about you and the Disney nerds and everything going on with you.
Well, as I said, I'm one of the partners with Disney Nerds podcast.
Right.
That means I interact with Jimmy Horn a lot.
That's right.
So that means I drink a lot.
Yeah.
So, no. I've been with Jimmy and Ed on the Disney Nerds podcast for probably about like 8-9 years, almost as long as they've been around. They've been around for over 10 years now. I obviously am a huge Disney nerd. I did the Disney College program, which is where I got my training for pin trading. I have been a pass holder since 2010 when I did the college program, left the college program, became a pass holder, haven't stopped.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. They keep raising the prices, but
that's right.
I just keep taking stuff off.
It's all right. We'll get through it.
I
think I'm done.
I go multiple times a year. It was really cool to see you and Kim in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, we got to meet up with each other, and we spent some time at AK, and we also spent time with Aaron, which was fun.
And I have Kim's gift on my desk here.
Nice. Yeah, she did. She gave you a shell. My shell. Yep. Let's see. Well, nothing is streaming there, so let's
There's
go
my
back
mom.
here. Hi, Mom. We got to meet your mom.
Yep.
No, we're also not streaming in Instagram either right now. It's not on there either.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So, hi, Morgan. My name's Don. We've never met. No. I'm old and like Disney.
Okay, short and sweet and to the point, huh?
Dave, Don just did that thing at a party to us where we forget. Hi, I'm. Straight up, put us.
That's right.
Put us in our place just now. Sorry about that, Morgan.
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I'm very sorry. I see a lot of people commenting. Again, Jay, thank you for handling the comments. I'm going to try to now get us on. I think we are live in the group.
Morgan, are you originally from Florida?
No, I am. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where I was raised. I have lived in Orlando several times, so I've made the Florida plunge attempt. It just hasn't panned out, and I've had to come home for various reasons. So maybe one day. Maybe.
I have a brother-in-law that lives about 45 minutes from you in South Carolina.
Okay. Yeah,
a little town called Pageland.
I know Pageland. Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, well, Dave's doing that. Let me ask you guys.
Yeah,
both,
please. Sorry,
Morgan and Don. Let me ask you both a question because you're both annual pass holders like me. I was on Spaceship Earth this morning, and I wonder what you guys think, what the audience thinks. I looked at it today and went, "Oof, this is looking pretty rough. This is the condition the Splash Mountain was about 2 years ago." And they went, "Yeah, the paint's peeling. Leave it. It's fine. We're redoing it."
Yeah, if you remember, they were going to redo Spaceship Earth prior to COVID.
Yeah.
Right.
And everything got put on hold, and they threw some bubble gum and masking tape at it, and that's about it.
Literally, you can see it. You can see the duct tape peeling.
Yeah.
But the smell's still there last time. So
Yeah.
The Rome is still burning.
I hope that stays. I really do.
Yeah. Well, I remember.
Go ahead, Morgan.
I remember the announcement because it was D23 Expo, the last one before COVID, where they announced it, and they weren't gonna do that much changing. It was gonna be, a little revamping. They were gonna add some technology. They talked about this like kind of pixie dust kind of stuff floating around that kind of leads you through the story. So I don't think they were going to remove Rome. It was still going to burn.
Those vehicles, man, those were in rough shape. It was the whole time I kept thinking, did it break down? Did it break down?
Yeah.
That's it, man. That's how it goes, though, on that ride. It's all good.
One of the home movies I'll be releasing when I get around to it, I actually have a home movie of Spaceship Earth where the newsboy is facing you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he
before he
holding?
did whatever he did to get sent back and put his nose in the corner.
He went to timeout.
Yeah.
Is he holding the Titanic newspaper?
I have to watch it to see. I can't remember. Well, I know it's like, ooh, there's the newsboy. So
Maybe that's why he's in timeout, because he was holding the wrong paper, didn't sell enough that night, so they just flipped him around.
It was a newspaper from the future.
Yeah.
All right. I'm done with all that nonsense, and I'm done trying to figure it all out. So, let us talk about a few things first. As always, we have to talk about our sponsors and where would we be. Let me get rid of this nonsense too. I'm sorry that I never.
Yeah,
took that off.
Dave.
Where would we be without our friends over at dmagicworld.com? dmagicworld.com, 24/7 streaming Disney music magic. They are our main sponsor. They are a streaming Disney music channel, and they have two channels, or two stations, I guess you can call it. One is the parks music, and then one is the Disney movie music. The great feature about them is you can request whatever you want to hear. Somebody has been really hot on the request button for Disney Springs music. So I've been hearing a lot of that at work. And you could also check out now that's Disney Facebook group if you go to the homepage and click on it. So please check them out.
Dave, and I did want to tell you this, and I hope, Jasper, you use this for the drop this week. But I was on a road trip last month by myself, and there was a good half day where I pulled up D Magic World on the internet on my phone and used cellular data to listen to D Magic World on my drive.
Sweet. Anybody watching, can you see us streaming in the Now That's Disney Facebook group? Please let me know. What did I hear the other day? And now I forgot the name of the song. The song goes, "Step into the magic." I don't know the name of the song now. It's such a good song.
And that's how it always is. When you want the song, you can't remember.
I had it earlier, and I'm like, I'm going to talk about this tonight. Now I can't remember it. That's my problem.
Yeah.
I'm not having a good night again. Let's mention our friends over at happylimo.com. No, Kim, it is not. I didn't figure it was. Happylimo.com. We used them on our trip earlier in April, and they were fantastic. So check out happylimo.com, as well as Vacation Grocery Delivery Florida.com for any of your grocery needs that you want delivered to your resort. Okay.
Wait, Dave, I'm a local. If I'm lazy, can they?
The local thing again. They probably can deliver it.
You know, I gotta say it was an episode. Come on.
You always say it. Yeah, I know. This is crazy. This whole thing is like kind of crazy about how this is not working. And we're not streaming in the Disney group. We have 10 people watching us, and I have no idea how you're watching us, but thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to talk about pins now because pins are fun, Disney pins. I don't know how many people out there collect pins, how many people out there like to trade pins, right? There's so many different things that go into, this whole pin thing. Does anyone know like when Disney started doing pins?
I honestly,
24 years they started it.
24 years ago?
2000, because I was a manager at the Grand Californian just pre-opening, and that's when we were given the lanyards to start wearing and trading.
Wow.
So I can pinpoint it was summer of 2000. Wow, I'm old.
Well, according to Google, it's October 1999.
1999.
1999.
Yeah.
2000?
Yeah, Jimmy Horn, check it out, man. Yeah.
Jimmy, you might have to give them a StreamYard tutorial at some point. They're having issues.
Yeah, I chatted with Jimmy earlier, and you guys you stream to a page, not a group. My wife is messaging me and telling me to just get on with it, but I don't think she understands how upsetting this is for me.
That is a cool pin.
I have a 2000 pin here, so this is one of my oldest.
Looks like that's from the Millennial Celebration, which is,
yes, it is.
According to Google, is why they started pin trading.
Really?
So
Wow.
now again, I say according to Google.
According
So
to
I
Google,
wonder if we got on the West Coast later than the East Coast.
who knows? Maybe.
Is that your first pin, Don?
probably this is one of my oldest. So it's 2000.
Wow. We don't have a lot of pins, but we have some cool pins, and I have like a board that I made years ago and put some pins in there. But we have some nice pins that we got from our friend Adam Waite, who's a cast member over at Caribbean Beach Resort. You know, I every time we meet up, he always gives us really cool pins. I think he gave us this one.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah, just wanted to get that glare out of it there, but yeah, limited edition.
Yeah.
So I like that one.
I have the
Pretty
pass
neat.
holder 50th one. And since I knew we were talking about pins, I actually did grab some. I don't have as many as Don. I'm not on Don's level.
Yeah,
I'm not a trader. I just buy pins I like.
So do I. To an extent, so do I. I will keep some pins that I know I'm okay with, like trading, because, hey, maybe they cost me $1.99 at the outlet or whatever. When I was on the live show for the Disney Nerds last week, I was telling Kim about this one that I traded for when we were
right.
there.
Well, that's cute.
Yeah,
So I went to the outlet before I went to the parks, grabbed some $1.99 pins from the outlet. So they are official Disney pins. And me and Kim are both Cancers. I saw this and I was like, I'm a Cancer and I have to grab this because I didn't even know this existed. So this was just a fun one for me to grab.
yeah. It's fun to get pins that you're not going to want and trade them in. Yeah, Colton is into trading.
And it was cool to see on the last trip, because I mean, Dave, you were there the same time that I was, that
Yeah,
they were actually pin trading again. It wasn't the
Yep.
board on the table and all that. It was the
Right.
actual cast members you could trade with again.
they're back into it, and I saw a lot of it like at our resort, and then over at Contemporary, we were at Bay Lake Tower. I saw a lot of it at the parks. So
Yeah, I did it at Memento Mori a few weeks ago for the first time. I was looking at Haunted Mansion stuff, and the pin board was up, and they had these Epcot logo pins, one of each of the original pavilions.
Right.
Oh,
So I rushed over to Frontierland Trading Post, and I grabbed a 5-pack of pins off the wall, bought it, run back to Memento Mori, ripped it up, and was like, I want these Epcot ones. And so now I'm on the hunt for all of these.
and if
I
I'm not
want it
mistaken, the one that you're showing has a hidden Mickey in it.
Yes, they all have a hidden Mickey in them.
So if I'm not mistaken, and this, if I remember correctly from when I was a cast member, we got the pin trading training.
Mhm.
The hidden Mickey ones are sometimes cast member exclusive ones that you only got from trading with a cast member.
I went to a thrift store not far from Animal Kingdom yesterday, and there was a ton of pins laid out, and they had these, and I only picked up the ones I didn't have. So
Yeah.
I think I'm getting up at like whatever time they open, and I'll be there. Like the Marvin's Lady, open.
Yeah. Well, I have some of my cast member exclusive pins, which I'll never trade. So this is the
Right.
first cast member one I got. I don't know if you can really see it. It is Merchantainment, which is what I did. So basically, if you worked retail, it was Merchantainment. I'm trying to get out so you can. There it goes.
Jimmy Horn sent 20 stars. Thanks. I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Yeah. So that was the first cast member one, and then I think most cast members got this when I was doing it. Was a really cool Tinkerbell one. And it actually says on it, where dreams come true. So,
Dreams come true. It could happen to you.
and it
Dave,
actually
what's-
says on the back pixie dust pin.
Was I not
So-
supposed to do that?
It's like, Dave, we talked about this. If you sing, I have the audio forever and ever.
Oh, that's okay. I love to sing.
I may drop a remix one day of just things you say.
I know I don't have the greatest voice, but I do love singing.
Yeah.
I
came
can
down to sing.
auto tune you. Come on, that's the secret these days.
That could be fun. That could be funny.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Just
I have,
put out little snippets of whatever he sings.
I have the Disney. I have the rules
Yeah.
from Morgan, and I can. Let me see if I can. Here, this is straight off the Disney website that has a whole bunch of information about pin trading and guidelines for Disney pin trading. But Morgan, you were talking too, like about etiquette last week, right?
Yep.
Like, so there is pin etiquette, and there's different rules and stuff. That are involved in this. And I came up with an idea, but now I think there might be this out because I kind of saw something where like some people like to display their pins and they don't want to trade their pins.
Right.
And then they can get upset. Like if you ask them, are you trading your pins? So I was like, hey, Disney should come up with a lanyard that says like just for show or not trading versus like open to trade. But I think they actually have pins that say like willing to trade or something like that. Excuse me.
Just do what you do at the dog park. Not social.
Yeah.
Well, I brought it up last week. I think if you're walking around Disney parks, Disney resorts, and basically Disney property, and you are wearing pins, be it on a lanyard, in a see-through bag, like Kim was just talking about, the lounge flies that are now have a see-through compartment, and somebody asks you, do you want a pin trade?
Mm-hmm.
You should not get mad. Like, that is the culture now.
Yeah.
Right.
But let me ask you a quick question though, because
Sure.
I live here. Etiquette wise, I go to like Del Taco. I go run to go get a haircut or an errand, and I see people wearing pin lanyards. And do you think out there in the wild, not in the bubble, is it appropriate?
I mean, I would assume that they are either on their way to the parks or have just left the parks. So that might be okay. But again, I think and this is just common courtesy. If you ask and you ask in a nice way, there should be no reason why somebody gets mad.
True.
If you don't just say, hey, let me trade that pin with you, then yeah, I could see somebody getting upset. But if you go up to them, sir, ma'am, hey, you, whatever, are you wanting to pin trade? I like your pins. Are you willing to trade some? You just ask in a nice way. It's no reason to get mad.
No.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
also, you don't reach for someone else's pin.
Right.
You basically you show them the pin you want to trade and you negotiate.
Yeah.
You don't just reach and go, I want that one.
Yeah.
So.
And don't go poking at somebody's pins and
Yeah.
touching them without asking, right?
Right.
And that-
The with the cast member, they even go further into the you can only trade with the same cast member twice, and then that's it. You're done.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
If the cast member hands off the lanyard to another cast member at shift change or whatever, you are allowed to trade again. But you can't. You can only do 2 trades per cast member.
Yep.
Wait! I got all 5 of those a couple weeks ago. Was it because it was one transaction that they did that?
I mean, kind of. Typical Disney rules is, yes, there are rules, but also as a cast member, you want to give the guest a good experience. So
right.
I would assume that there probably weren't other people around. It wasn't very busy, and they were probably
early
like,
in the morning.
"Yeah, what the heck? I'll let this guy get 5 pins."
Right.
Had they said no, I would not have like raged out like the Hulk. I'd have been like, okay, great, thanks.
Yeah.
I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could see And I did the same thing. If I had like a little kid in front of me when I was a cast member that, they saw 3 pins or more, and they were really excited about pin trading, and again, I wasn't busy, there wasn't a bunch of people waiting to pin trade with me, then yeah, I bent the rules, and Disney is okay with cast members doing that to an extent. I mean, that's one
Right.
good thing that I remember from doing it.
So, Dave, do you have the pictures of the back of the pins I sent you
I
so
don't.
we can show?
I didn't upload any backs of pins, but I have pins here where you can see like the backs of pins.
Well-
Like so, and then so this is one of my faves as well. This is our
Yeah.
pin. It's Oswald.
Right.
But you can see.
So this
Yeah.
is let me see if I can get this on the camera. Let me take this is the back of one of the pins I sent. So let's see if I can.
Jimmy, that's a great question. We're going to come back to that in a second.
Can you see the copyrights on that?
It's
A little
hard,
bit.
but
Angle,
a little bit.
angle it a little bit, see if it'll focus.
Jangar.
Okay. So this is not a Disney pin.
Yeah.
That's a Universal pin. So the copyright, I was trying to show people the example of the copyrights. And then when you get to a Disney pin,
Yeah, I brought an example too. This is actually a Funko
okay.
Marvel pin.
Mm-hmm.
So you see,
Yeah,
they put
let's-
copyrights,
let me,
but there's nothing that
stop
says
sharing.
Disney pin trading.
Right.
And let me show you guys something
And
real
then-
quick because I had a few of these. I mean, here's Hercules. It's a Hercules pin I got from the Disney Movie Club. And you turn it over on the back, and it says Disney Movie Club. And it's got the copyright. So I took this to the park, and they went, "It's a Disney pin, but it's not the right kind of Disney
Right.
pin."
Mm.
Right.
So you need a pin trading symbol on the back. Yep.
That's a Disney. This is
Yeah, you can see it. I
yeah.
mean, I can. Yeah.
Right. So that's a Disney. You can see the tri-circle. This
Yep.
is also a cast member pin. This was from 2004. They gave these to the cast members that rode out the 3 hurricanes that they had
Oh,
in
cool.
2004. And it lists the hurricanes and the dates on it. And of course, you can see Mickey trying to keep the sorcerer's hat from blowing away.
That's really
That's
cool.
cool. Yeah, I like
Is
that.
it, is it wrong that I want that job? I would totally be the guy that rides it out the hurricane in the park for triple pay. Yes. Sign me up.
Yeah, when I did the college program, it was a long term. So it was January through, I want to say like May or June. And I went from merchantainment retail to housekeeping, and I was like, please let there be a hurricane. Let me actually like get to stay in the resort, get the extra pay, and ride out the hurricane. Let's do this.
Right.
Never happened.
Oh, because if you're gonna be safe anywhere, you know it's a Disney hotel.
Yeah.
So
I know
Well, they
we-
say that, right? I mean, they say that they're the safest resorts.
well, that's because they have that bubble that when the hurricane comes, they just seal the dome over top of Disney
Yeah.
World.
Yeah, that's true. The force
That's
field.
the whole reason I moved here.
Yeah.
Are you in the bubble though? Are you within the limits of the bubble?
No, I'm actually closer to Universal, so
Oh, so you're covered by their bubble?
I've got Harry Potter magic. We all got
Okay.
a wand. We all got a wand when we got here. I can't say the spell right. Just things disappear when I use it. It's
Yeah.
great for cleaning.
I have a couple of wands myself, so I wanted to make sure I was covered on both ends with the Disney and the Universal.
Right.
Figured
Right.
double coverage.
I don't want to tell anyone this, but when I was at the Harry Potter world, and I went into
Ollivanders.
the wand shop, I actually have the elderberry. I have the wand. They told me it was the original one. It was the only one, so I have it.
Watch out.
Wow.
Voldemort's coming for you now. You're,
Ah.
you're in trouble.
With the wand.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the danger of living here. I went to Walmart the other day. I'm checking out. They have all these Harry Potter ones at the checkout, and I'm like, no, don't need one.
It's always
I
hard
don't
not to
need.
buy
I
stuff.
don't need another one.
Morgan, have you ever tried to price any of your pins going, oh, I wonder, that's an older pin. I wonder how much that goes for.
I haven't. I probably should. Like, I have a Spectra Magic one. Like, I have some older ones, but I never have
So-
because I keep them for the love of it.
So this is a limited edition, 1 of 1,000, right?
Ooh.
Okay. The price, 44. I paid $44.99 for it. I went on eBay. It now sells for $55.
Wow.
Cool.
And this is from 2020. So I've held on to it for
4
4
years?
years, and it's gone up $1.50. This set, I think I paid $125 for this set. This is a Very Merry Christmas limited edition 500. $120 I paid for this one.
Okay.
It now sells on eBay for $60.
Nice.
So I spent $120.
And you lost 40.
So it's a fickle thing.
Yeah.
Now, you said you had a Spectral Magic
Yeah.
pen. Which one?
Oh,
Because they had so many of them.
it's an
that
older
they-
one that a friend gave me it was even old when she gave it to me years ago. Like, it's got
Okay.
Mickey, it's got the Spectra Magic, it's got one of the floats behind them.
All right. So this is a piece of the history pin.
Okay.
Okay. This is Spectral Magic.
Yeah.
This is now a $150 pin.
Mine looks older than that. I don't know how old that one is.
Well, this is when they decommissioned the parade, and that's actually a piece of the parade.
Ooh,
And look what the subject matter is.
it's Splash Mountain.
It's Splash Mountain. So
Don't
subject
be-
matter and the fact that it has a piece of the parade is driven this
Be
pin
fair,
up.
because they just let it rot. That maybe has that in plastic bubble.
Okay, you're breaking up a bit, but I heard you say, "Don't let it rot."
So yeah, so Don, be careful because that they just let it rot out back. If that is a piece of the parade, that could be a hazmat in a bubble on your
Right.
neck.
Well, as long as the bubble doesn't break, we're good.
Yeah. So I have this
I'll
pin
be
right
back,
here
Liz.
from 2015 from the Gingerbread Carousel. Yeah, in Beach
Okay.
Club. But what's cool about it is it is signed on the back by the head chef of that Gingerbread Carousel that year.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
cool.
So I always, when I display it, I always keep the back on it because I'm like, I'm not letting that signature wear off.
Yeah.
So how do you display them outside the case, like around the house? Like, how do you do that? in your
I
living
have a
space?
huge bulletin board that I have them on. Ah,
So I've started just putting them in random clear glass. This is a Haunted Mansion glass. I should probably find all my Haunted Mansion pins and just stick them in here. But whatever pins I have laying around, I just put them in something.
yeah.
Uh,
Like a nice chilled glass full of pins.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not sure I didn't mean
Just a mistake that, after a couple glasses of the other, and
Well, when did Mission Space? I believe that's Mission Space, right?
No, that's
No,
Pandora.
that's Pandora. So I got this when Pandora opened, and there's a limited edition Halloween Haunted Mansion. So I just have pins everywhere. I see a pin, I like it, I buy it.
Yeah.
I like the pins that move. Like this is not one of them, but
Pins that move.
this is a
Pins
cool
that
Dumbo
move.
pin.
Oh yeah, that's one of the Visa card ones.
Yeah. Yeah, but like the pins that are like, they could spin and do certain things, and
So
those are
like
pretty cool.
like this one.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that.
So this is pre-COVID. They used to do fun runs at the resorts.
Mhm.
So at Yacht and Beach Club, it was called the Regatta Run. And I got some pretty cool stuff. Not only did I get this pin, and it actually says Regatta Run on it, and it spins. I have sunglasses with Yacht and Beach on it, and headphones that are in a Yacht and Beach container.
Oh wow.
So that was probably one of the coolest takeaways.
Right.
And then I also did a fun run at French Quarter, and we got Mickey beignets at the end. So they called it the Beignet
Oh.
Dash.
Cool.
I
Kim's
wish they would
asking-
bring them back.
Is there a trick to not losing the backings? Yeah, aren't there isn't
Well-
there like a backing lock or some sort
There's
of a
locks.
lock? There's locks, right? Yeah. I don't have any to show. I don't know if anyone has them.
I don't have any locks. Oh, those are just the backings.
The
But there's
backing.
actual locks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's actual locks for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any locks when I have my pins in the parks. I don't usually
So-
wear a lanyard because I have something else on me, like a camera strap or book bag or
Right.
something.
So
So I usually just
this
have them in
is-
my bag.
This is a series. It's called A Piece of History. And this is a piece of Alien Encounter.
Oh, that's cool.
And so when they decommission the ride, again, in this bubble, there's a piece of the ride.
Part of it, right?
Done,
It just
done,
becomes
done.
part of the pin.
Don't put that.
Done. Can I have some of done? Can I have that done?
You don't need to look.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
And yeah, I have a couple of from the sky. When they
Oh,
revamped the Haunted Mansion, when they took whatever they took out, they cut up and put into pins. And I have one here from It's Tough to Be a Bug, that when they get rid of that ride, well, I'll have that one will become a collectible.
You already have a piece of it.
Yep.
I didn't even know they did
Uh,
pins like that.
No.
And
Yeah,
I
two
thought
out
I
of two,
had.
and I have your address.
Oh,
Don's
some of these pins I'm actually I'm rediscovering because
Yeah.
I haven't opened
As
one
you
of
go
these.
through them, right? Yeah.
I haven't opened one of these suitcases in a while.
Lily, when you wore the locks on your pins, how did you feel secure that they weren't gonna fall off? I'm just curious.
Right.
Yeah, I
So-
have all my pins on a bulletin board, and every once in a while I'll look and reminisce. A
Okay.
Skyway one, that's cool.
This was a series called Remember When, and they put out a bunch of the decommissioned rides. So this is from I think 2016. But again, just rediscovering things.
Rediscovering you.
And I have
Lily says it made it heavier and the pins felt more secure.
So
that's
Lily
good.
shared a photo with me earlier. She had a little let me see, where is it? This is some of her pins.
Oh,
Just
she's
a
got
little-
the 2001 too.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
My
And I think she
eye
did.
right. What does that stand be?
I think she said one of her favorites is
Still
the
looking at it.
Tinkerbell. Yeah. I also have
And
this
then-
really cool Stitch one. Because, Stitch is my favorite.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I love
And
him.
then we have the anniversary pins too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
So that's 30th, and then I have the 45th, and I have a 50th somewhere.
I have an Epcot 30th that I grabbed
Yep.
and got illuminations in it.
Oh, cool.
Illuminations. So going back to I pulled these up earlier. So the rules
Yeah.
are here. Let me see if this. No, we don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want to
Maybe this is better. Let's see. All right, so pin trading.
Yep.
The guidelines for Disney pin trading at Walt Disney World, including which pins can be traded and how to stay up to date. So they actually have guidelines for Disney pin trading.
Yep.
Official Disney pins. They talk about safety. They talk about ask first, pin condition, trading maximum, not exchangeable for trade, okay to trade, not okay to trade. Then they talk about pin shopping locations. So that seemed, but there's a lot of different information here under like each one. So like, again, official Disney pins, only official Disney pins can be traded. The main criteria is whether judging the pin is tradable or not. Is that the metal pin bears the Disney trademark on the back representing official Disney event place, location, character, or icon, right? And then again, safety, don't stab each other with the pins because, someone would try that for sure.
And you don't have to, and Disney pins are not always from, the parks. Obviously there are resort ones, but even my parents went to the Hilton Head DVC and got a pin, and it's got the pin trading logo on it. So I could essentially take this to Walt Disney World and trade it.
Okay. Yeah. So as long as it has it on there.
Yeah.
Oh, that one is cool.
Yeah. That opens up like a picture frame.
Yeah. Because it's a camera.
That's really cool. Oh, how cute.
Now, I wonder how many pin deals person to person off in a quarter have looked like a shady drug deal on property. We'll give you this and give you that.
I mean, I think people, if you've been to, unless it's your first time and you just don't know about pin trading, you know what people are doing. But then again, I've also walked around Epcot, walked around other parks, and turned a corner, and there's a bunch of people pin trading. They've got their suitcases like Don pulled out, and massive deals are going on.
Vagabond Don, pin trading Don.
Yeah,
we can come up with a lot of names for you, Don, with the pins.
Yeah,
Lanyard Don, Don Ho. I don't know why that one fits, but it just does.
And
again,
cool.
one that
Hold
was
on.
in a pocket.
I'm gonna put you on a solo layout. I don't solo layout here.
New Fantasyland.
Oh, nice.
yeah, because it hasn't been new for a
Fantasyland.
while.
Yeah. So, and that's the Seven Dwarfs Mine. So I never opened it. I wonder what else is in here.
Don't open it.
Yeah.
As soon as you open it, it's
Open
not gonna
it.
No, it's
Yep.
not going to be worth anything.
Do
after
it.
that.
Do it. Do it.
And then you have these. Have you ever seen the mystery boxes?
Yeah.
So I kept
My
one of
whole
the
life
mystery
is a
boxes.
mystery box.
So this
Oh
is
no,
the
I've never
seven-
seen one of these.
It's a mystery box. There's a pin inside it. You never know what pin you're going to get.
I hate those blind boxes at this point on everything.
yeah, I know. Colton used to
And-
love to buy the bags of the mystery blinds.
No
and there's
more
like
blind
5 of them
boxes.
inside, and it's like a collection of the same ones. And then
Yeah, and you wind up with 4 the same.
you
Right.
could.
And then
Yeah.
you have to try and complete this set, which is, let me see if I don't dump out anything.
Which is
Which
why
I'm not
they make
taking-
money.
Yeah.
So
Should've never
there's
cut my
the
nails
complete
before.
set of that mystery,
That was
box.
probably hard to get.
Yes, it was frustrating. It got to the point where I would just go into, this was down at Disney Springs. Yeah, at Disney Springs at the time, or downtown Disney, or Pleasure Island, whatever you want to call it. And I would go into the, go in, buy 3 boxes, they wouldn't have any of the pins that I wanted. And then I would go out to the pin traders and say, hey, I got these 3 pins. Does anyone need them? And I would try and get the pins I needed.
Yeah.
Of course, it didn't work. I ended up buying boxes until I got the one I needed.
Yeah, I don't usually do the mystery pins. There's only one that I did, and I actually did it last year. They had a whole like Women of Star Wars like merchandise
cool.
line, and so they did a mystery pin set with Women of Star Wars, and I was like, okay, I'm buying 3 boxes. As long as I get Ahsoka and Leia, I'm good. And I got 2 different Leias and an Ahsoka, and I got like some other characters. I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm done. I don't need the full set. Like, I got my 2 favorites. I'm good.
Colton got these several years ago. So this I know is Stitch. So each one is a car, right?
Yeah.
So you can see the Stitch ears.
Yeah.
And then there's this one I know is Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
That's easy to figure out. And then I could tell this is Tigger. So there's 2 more. I'm not sure after Tigger who they are, right? So these are pretty cool though. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I don't know.
Well, that's Tigger. That
The one
you have
before.
No,
Tigger in
wait.
your hand.
That looks like Hades.
It might be Hades, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
I would
cool.
say Hades.
I thought it was Hades.
Podcast listeners,
Yeah.
it's teeny bitsy.
Well, it had
Right.
lights
Panic
reflect
at the Pain
this
in there,
one-
right?
This one
Well,
I
there's
have
like
no
purple
clue.
on the top.
This one
And
don't
it
know
has his
either.
minions with him on it.
No, that is
Baymax. Is that red?
It's R. I think it's Arnews.
It's like a reddish orange. That looks like Baymax.
Oh, could be Baymax. Yeah, go back to this one. I don't know this. You know what? I think this might be Hades.
Yeah, it's Pain and Panic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right.
Because those
cool.
wings look like the how they did the drawing animated wings in
Right.
the underworld.
You can see the copyrights on these well too. But this is just like a collection, that he bought out of the bag and got those. He also got these really cool, like bigger ones. They're stormtroopers, but they have different like colors or different designs on the stormtrooper helmet. There's a lot you could buy. I mean, it's kind of fun. Like we sometimes like getting back to the resort later on at night, we would just like he'd be like, can we go to the store? And then you would buy a bag or so, and open them. And it was always fun to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's you don't go into pin trading to make money. You go into it for
Right.
the fun of it.
Right.
You get the pins that you love, or you like the interaction of trading, different things like that. I'm kind of in the same boat with Don. I buy the pins that I like. I especially buy pins if I'm there for an event. Like when we were there, I got an Easter pin because I was there for Easter. So I mean, that's the kind of pins that I like. But now that I'm older and I'm not the cast member, my inner cast member wants to give the magic of the pin trading, so I'm getting more into pin trading to kind of give that pixie dust to other guests.
Well,
It's
I'm also
fun to interact.
Yeah.
I'm also doing it to get back at one of my nieces.
Oh, that's real grown for you. Yeah.
Well, yes, because she's our executor, and I've already told her I have a couple $300 pins in my collection that
Just
she
gonna
can't
sell
just
those.
throw the collect. So when it's time to her, for her, when Marie and I are gone, she's going to have to spend time and go through every one of these pins and try and figure out which ones are valuable.
Nice. Right. Yeah.
And you put them at the
And you see how many I
very-
have laying around.
You
Yeah.
put them at the very bottom, the very last, at the very
Oh, they just
bottom.
sprinkle
No,
all
mix
over the
them
place.
right in. Mix them right in the middle.
But, but
No. They make it so that
Over-
we go through, we pull them out, go through one by one.
over
Yeah, it's
time,
like-
though, they need to increase in value.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
I would
Jamie,
just scratch them up.
this is a $130 pin.
Yeah, scratch it up and dent it and bend it so she can't make it.
No, then it drops in value.
Did you guys know?
Oswald.
Did you know that Kim's, I think it was her great uncle, was actually an artist that worked for Walt Disney and drew Oswald?
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, yeah. He went by the name of the Legionnaire. That was his nickname, and there's very little about him online. But yes, so that's why she wanted that pin. I forgot to mention that earlier.
Dave, can we get him on the show?
He's dead.
Oh.
So that would be a no.
But yes,
Well, do you have a Ouija board?
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay. We
I
might
don't-
be able to get him on the show.
Planning the Halloween episode now.
And that actually reminds me, I need
Now
to
we have a topic.
I need to update my Dreamlight Valley because they just put Oswald into the game.
How
Dreamlight
is,
Valley. What
how
is
is that?
Dreamlight
Because I've been tempted
Okay.
to download it.
I am not a gamer in any way, shape, or form. Now,
Mhm.
my boyfriend, huge gamer, he streams whole 9 yards. So when I found out about Dreamlight Valley, I started playing it day one. I love it because they call it a cozy game because it's relaxing. You're not
Mhm.
shooting anybody. You have tasks and you have things to do, but you're wandering around the village. You're interacting with Mickey and all these other characters, and they keep, releasing. Like they just did a major update today. And Daisy Duck is now in the village, and Oswald is in
Village.
another aspect of it. It's called a Rift of Time, which you do have to pay for that. But considering that's the only thing that I've actually had to pay for in this game, and I've had it for 2 years, I'm good with that.
What platform is it? Or like how do you play this on what?
You
On
can-
what game station?
Any of the game stations. I have it on
Oh.
Xbox.
Okay.
If you have an Xbox subscription, like the Game Pass, which I think is maybe like $20 a month,
Yeah.
it's included. That's why I
Oh.
never paid for the game, but
What is
Mhm.
it
put it on
called?
your Dreamlight Valley.
Dream
It's like, I keep seeing
Dreamlight-
ads for it. It looks like you
Dreamlight
build your own magic kingdom. And
Yeah, you
Oh,
basically you build a village.
So
But
this sounds like the John Nook thing. What was that called? That game that came out where you kind of built your own, like right around COVID.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, yeah, right. That kind of.
So think Animal Crossing, but you have Disney characters, and I personally like the animation better, like the graphics better.
Mhm.
But like I said, I love it. I'm playing it, at least a couple times a week, just casually. I'm glad it's not on a Switch because I probably would not get any work done and lose my job.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah,
Is it-
it's
Is
relaxing.
it like it's so it's relaxing. So like
Because
I don't like
I love to
games
play
that
my
make
Xbox, but
tasks.
yeah,
Right.
I love my cartoon violence, but sometimes I just want something I can just brain out and just
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, I don't want to. So like my whole day is a task, right? So like a game, like I felt like Animal Crossing when I first saw it. It's like, okay, you have to complete tasks. It's like, but I have to complete tasks all day long.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But there's not a
Yeah.
time limit. It's like when I play, the games where you're shooting people and the
Mhm.
Fortnite and all this,
right.
it actually causes me anxiety because I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get, like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I kind of stress out. There's no time limit on these tasks. You don't even have to do the tasks. Now, the tasks unlock things like characters and things like that. So if you want to add characters and cool things like that, then yes, you have to do the tasks. But you essentially could walk around your village, grow some crops, make their little moonstones, which is the currency there, and
Hang out with
you know,
Mickey.
hang out with Mickey, because Mickey, I think, is the one character that automatically comes. But if
Be
you do
better.
tasks, you'll unlock Minnie Mouse and Goofy and Fairy Godmother. Like I unlocked all the Monsters Inc. characters. That was the last update.
Oh, cool.
So
Kim
I've got
unlocked,
Sully and Mike.
Kim unlocked Goofy when she married me.
Let's say
Sure.
you form a gang in
Yeah.
your Disney Sims.
Oh goodness gracious, yeah.
And it's
you
basically
know
what
it.
it is Sims. And what's cool now though is like, because before it's just your village, you kind of wander around alone. They've now have it where you can you can share your information with your friends and you can go visit each other's villages.
Can you raid each other's villages?
Oh,
And-
like Minecraft and take
Well,
their
remember the old Well, there was a Simpsons one where my sister and I
Yeah.
would play together. It was at Simpsons Town, and you would run in to her. I would run into her town and have Bart spray on her
What-
front door.
What
El
what's
Barto
the,
was here.
No,
what's
this
the
is
beer that Homer drinks?
Duff.
Duff. I would just raid the village and take all the Duff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but see, this is Disney. This is family friendly.
yeah.
You're not destroying somebody else's village. You're
They'll charge
visiting and-
$15 a beer in this game for.
that's on sale, right?
That's yeah.
We'll have you
Jay,
know the
when are we
blood
gonna-
orange. What's that?
Was that
I'm
done?
jonesing for some blood red cider.
Oh yeah, Tap House, huh?
Let's
Yeah.
talk because I'm down. I need to go to studios.
I have bad news about our trip earlier in April. We did not go to Tap House at all. I know. I know.
What?
Like one of the greatest places on property. We did not frequent it.
Dave,
even
Dave,
one time.
Dave, I know you. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a local, and as
Yeah.
a local,
No,
um,
no, no.
as a local, that is actually my favorite
Yeah.
cider
I
in
don't-
Orlando.
Yeah.
It's
Even
a
Kim
local
is there.
brewery.
I know. How did we go?
It
And we
is-
walked by
Don-
it like 4
Dawn has
times.
seen me. I'm like a baby kitten with a bob, just like
Yeah. No,
I have
no,
pictures
no.
of him.
I was not aware of this cider at Tap House. I usually, get whatever
Oh,
beer
yeah?
they have.
Oh, blood
Tell them
orange
to-
cider.
tell them
It
to
is
cider.
the most delicious drink on property.
And it pairs perfectly with their the gigantic pretzel.
Oh my god, I
Mm.
love the pretzel. I always get a pretzel and a beer. Like that is my thing at Tap
Yeah.
House.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So now I
try
gotta
the
get the
cider.
blood orange cider.
Blood orange cider. Yeah, it is the best alcoholic drink on property. And it's not a hard
Well,
alcohol drink.
The half a gummy fruit punch IPA that Jimmy tried because I was live the one day at Epcot and
Mhm.
he's like, I was right. That's also pretty.
Yeah.
It's really good. It tastes like fruit punch and gummy.
Oh,
Hey
wow.
Jay, some Wednesday night we're gonna have to go live from the Tap House.
Is that because you guys are locals that you can do that?
I don't know if you know the state, but we're locals.
Yeah, I'm not Morgan. I am not a local.
I'm trying to get this salt out of my wound here.
I have not claimed that status all show. Okay.
We do need shirts.
I'm
that
not.
say
I'm,
local,
I know.
not local.
You have to
Now
say,
that's
like,
Disney.
Dave,
Live.
I actually have a list of T-shirts that I'm going to be selling, and they but I cannot say them on our family-friendly show. I have to.
Well, I'm
tweet
staring at Kim's
afterwards.
workstation over here for the shirts, and it's been dormant for a while.
I'm
I
gonna.
mean, look at the Disney nerd shirts. We need some shirts.
Mine are some observations from working on the Skipper J show that I've had written down and gone, that'd be a funny shirt, and I'm like, I can't
Can't say it
here.
live.
I can't say that.
So I got an idea for sure. So we'll get you,
Yep.
Jay. You'll have a shirt that says "I'm a local," and then David will walk around like instead of the "I'm with stupid," "I'm with local,"
I'm with
and have
local.
an
Yeah,
arrow
yeah.
pointing towards you.
Nice.
I like that.
Hey, you know what? We could do shirts that say like "open for pin trading,"
Yeah.
not trading, just displaying or something.
Yeah.
Right? Like, don't touch my pins. I'll break your fingers. Like a little.
But we
note.
have to do it with the accent. Like you got to do the
Right.
northern
Hey,
accent.
I'll break your fingers.
Hey,
Yeah,
my pins are up here.
Yeah. My pin. Are
Like
looking
you
at my
couldn't
pins
just
or-
do a shirt that says "display only" because
Right,
that
yeah.
just could go the wrong way.
It's always that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do like that
Not for
shirt that would
sale.
say, like, yeah, like eyes on my pins only or something like
Yeah.
that, or my pins are up here. Or, like I caught you looking at my pins. You probably get walked
You know
right
you
out.
want these pins.
Yeah, you probably get walked right out, and they would like give you the clothes thing and make you like change there in the park.
Get your eyes off my limited edition pins.
Yeah.
Not like the girl we saw at Magic Kingdom who had like a skirt on that was like an inch long. I think she was looking to. With our first day at Magic Kingdom, there was a woman there with her boyfriend. And her skirt was
Have
so
you-
tight.
That's how we know where you are in life. You're like, look at that young lady.
No, the three of
the
us were like, and
The
Coleman's like,
father
look at
at
it.
me needs to
Oh,
cover that
I
up.
think she was trying to get, you know what I mean? Like when they when Disney's like, oh, we'll give you like an outfit
Yeah.
to wear or something.
But
like,
they don't
yeah.
do that anymore.
No, they just
They
kick you out
they
Thank God they don't do that.
they give you the choice of buying something or leaving.
or
Yeah.
leaving. Yeah. Well,
So
Yeah.
has anyone seen the onesie yoga shorts?
I'm
They're-
wearing them right now.
They're like yoga pants, but they're shorts with the top attached. I have no idea how the ladies get them on. And
A
it's
onesie.
skin tight, and you're like,
Yeah.
that's okay.
I guess. Yeah. There was
You're
there were
covered
some-
up. You're just
Yeah,
not
There
well
were some
covered up.
questionable outfits.
And
that
then
we
when
saw.
the
while we
sun
were
hits them in a certain way, you're not covered up anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was on the ferry boat yesterday to Magic Kingdom, and I looked at this one lady in her outfit similar to what Dave described, and I was like, wow, you have every right to wear that, just as I have every right to judge
just pull your pants down too, though. But
Judge
I mean,
it,
Look
yeah,
at where are you
flag
going with this?
flag it, make
Yeah.
fun of it. I'm
craziness.
Take
I-
man.
pictures. Post,
no, I don't do.
know.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I don't do that. I don't think that's cool.
No.
But-
Yeah.
But I
Well,
can-
all
I
I
can-
Well, if
know
you're
is
in a
I
public
can
place,
I can write it down for material later.
my
Yeah.
15-year-old son is very mature because he said, "Why does anyone need to see that?" You know. So
well, that's like
look-
when we were at the pool.
Oh, and the bad penny returns.
Dude, the show is over and you're jumping in.
You know what? This
Tell me.
week I'm gonna be a local. I get in Saturday
No,
night.
you're not. No, you're not. You're not a local. You just come.
I-
get
you
Oh,
know
yeah,
what?
thanks
I-
for telling
Yeah.
me so I can make arrangements to take a day off and spend some time with you. But that's okay.
I literally finally decided. I booked my hotel room yesterday.
Alan, do you know Morgan?
I don't.
No.
We'll be friends. I've been listening the whole time.
So Professor Allen's one of our co-hosts, but he's
Oh, sure. You introduced Professor
too
Allen,
good
huh?
for us.
yeah, I'm sorry. Well, Don, I was trying to figure out things earlier, which I couldn't figure out.
Yeah, Alan
It,
and I.
it shows
Alan and
where
I
you're on
have-
the hierarchy, though.
Yeah.
But yes, I will be down this week until Wednesday. So
Alan and I have
including
plans.
Don.
Alan
Including
and I
Don.
have plans.
Yes,
Alan
Don.
and I have
Yeah.
plans.
When are
Alan,
you? You're going Saturday to Wednesday.
I get in Saturday night, so not Saturday.
Where are you going to be Monday? Actually, no, I'm not.
Okay.
He
No,
doesn't know.
I'm
forgot.
actually no. That's not going to work this week. It's
We're
the
gonna-
following week. I'm off Monday.
Jay
Oh,
and
well.
I are going to the tap house to get this blood orange
Cider
thing.
and the pretzel.
Yes, at
So
the
the
Hollywood
lo- the lo-
Studios.
So, Alan, you need a shirt that says "I'm a local," like just this weekend or something. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a,
Yeah.
I'm
Local for the weekend.
I'm
For the week,
local.
yeah.
I'm local adjacent.
Yeah.
I'm cute.
Because
I'm
as you
local.
can tell, this is Chicago is home, even with my cute little Mickey right here.
Right. Temporarily
No one,
local
no one wants to see your little Mickey.
professor. You know.
All right, net friends, I gotta go turn in this research. I just had to give you a hard
Good
time
luck.
because Jay and Don are locals. I didn't, in
I
case
will
anybody
see-
didn't know.
I have not claimed that status this show yet. So
You know what they say
Dude.
about locals? They smell.
They do.
I
It's Jay smells.
I may smell, but I have a 407 area code, Alan.
Morgan, that's something we always like say like somebody smells and then like jump off real quick. But oh yeah. That is a full show right there. Kim says laughing my you know what off.
So before we say goodbye, I want to now, Jay. This pin could be
Hold on.
yours.
No.
If could be yours if you go to eBay right now and bid $91.
That's it?
No.
It's
I would think
$91 on eBay right
I
now.
would think
that-
more.
No.
That's Alien Encounter. That's one of the coolest rides ever.
I know,
With the
but
coolest
that's
like
what that's
soundtrack.
that's-
like the whole
You know
Yeah.
what? When I went on the
Unfortunate-
slow,
unfortunate. That's
when I
the,
went on the
going right.
slow, when I went on the slow moving Donald Duck boat ride this morning, I found 2 little pirate coins in the seat.
I don't
Look
think
at
eBay
that.
will take those.
no.
2
You
little
got
pirate-
your doubloons are showing.
Yeah. There's another shirt.
Yeah. Your doubloons are showing. Excuse me, but your doubloons are showing. I want to thank Morgan from the Disney Nerds
Yes.
and a lot of other different. She's into so many different things, and also a friend and someone we met out with. And
Thank you for coming and classing up this joint.
yeah, seriously, and thank you for carrying things on while I try to figure things out. I'm still not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I give up. But thank you again, and as always, please check out the Disney Nerds every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, as Jimmy Horn likes to say. Walt Disney
Walt
World.
Disney
time.
World time. Yep.
That's right. So I like that better than Eastern. So yeah, I mean they have a live show, but they have a podcast, and
We're on all the socials, a website. And
Right.
definitely, if you guys haven't seen yesterday's live show, we had Jerry Rees on, who did Brave Little Toaster. He did so many attractions like Rock and Roller Coaster, and he worked on Tron, like the movie Tron. Just it was a really awesome conversation. So definitely want to check out that, watch that on the replay, and if you guys are interested in anything besides Disney, I have my own site, Dream Finding Through the Parks. I do Universal, SeaWorld, Dollywood, my local park, Carowinds. So,
right. Yeah,
check that
I
out
follow
too.
that as well. Yeah. She's busy. This Morgan.
Yeah. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do around here. I'm kind of bored when I'm not at Disney, so I just have to talk about Disney a lot.
Yeah,
you don't go to the minor league baseball games?
Nah. I don't go uptown a lot. I don't like, if I'm not at Disney, why do I pay for parking?
True.
And I'm a pass holder, so I don't even pay for parking when I'm at Disney. You know, like
you don't go to the NASCAR museum?
I live closer to the actual speedway than the museum. Like on a clear night, I can hear the cars going.
I like this double dose of Morgan this week.
And if that wasn't bad enough, my senior prom was at the speedway. Many moons ago.
It's just run around it all night. Like, what kind of prom is this?
Yeah, that's how they pick the prom king. Whoever made it across.
Because whoever makes it, right? Yeah. The last one.
And well, that actually senior prom, that leads a new meaning to of it. If you're not rubbing, you're not racing.
Yeah.
Get out your.
On that note,
let me play my outro. I hope everybody has a great night. I promise to be back next week with another topic and better than ever. I got to figure things out, but I will.
It's very, very good to be back, everyone. It's just good to see you all again. I was gone.
Jay again for the first time in a couple months.
I went on an adventure and I got a little lost, but I'm returned.
You know
I'm home.
Your new name
and now
is
he's local.
Jay, if you want to know, that comment was at 1 hour and 11 minutes.
Yeah, you can cut that out. Have a good night, everybody.